What's good, everybody? Happy Friday. We made it. End of the week. It's been a long, crazy week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not being able to record this video. I wanted to shoot this earlier this week. I just been so busy. But we made it. And it's still Friday. And it's still this week. So, you know what I mean? I'm not too far off or whatnot. But, yo, I got some amazing news that I want to share with everybody. I posted last week that I had some news that I wanted to share with everybody. I just wanted to make sure everything was concrete and the ink was signed, dried, and ready to go. So with that being said, you know what I mean? A lot of you guys know I work with a lot of new and up-and-coming authors and writers. Some people have given me stories on napkins, you know what I'm saying, or paper that needs to be typed up, or you know what I mean. I've gotten stories from clients' parents that have written books that passed away that wanted to publish, but they just didn't know how. And then I've got my hands on it and I've helped them produce and create an amazing story. And I love that, you know what I mean? So down from the formatting, the layout, the illustrations, putting the book together, helping with the self-publishing. But there's one element that isn't quite my strongest suit. I have a pretty solid following. And I help clients, get eyes and help them really get their stories out there for the world, for the masses to see it. But now it's really happening, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I have teamed up with a marketing company. Shout out to authors ECLIPSE out in California. We have partnered and teamed up together to do the marketing and advertising of your product, of your book. This is going to be so dope. There's so many different things that they do, you know what I mean? I got a couple of things that I'm going to share with you guys in just a second. They're the top 7 for me that I feel like are very helpful to my clients and future clients, but they do so much more outside of what I have. I'm going to send a link. You guys can look at the information at the bottom, look at the information below, and you can reach out to Adam and the team, and they will hook you up. Now, I know one of the biggest concerns is cost. You know what I mean? And you guys know, I will work with you. I'm very affordable. I'm probably a little bit more affordable, a lot cheaper than the average illustrator, just because of, I want to make sure that you guys win, and this allows me to continue to just work with different people and build clientele that I have, just working with a lot of new independent, people that aren't familiar with it. Word of mouth has been my strongest suit. So I understand the affordability of just wanting to get your story out, being your first one, and building a relationship and everything. So with that being said, I am going to partner with people that are reasonable with costs and trying to make things, affordable for themselves, and making sure that you're not half-stepping and that you're receiving all the funds that you need from your product. You know what I'm saying? So this is an amazing relationship, partnership, and I really encourage you guys to take advantage of it. So from here on out, when I for previous clients, this is going to be part of the package. And for newer clients, if you have questions, this is definitely be something that I'm going to incorporate with me sharing what I do, and then handing you over to Arthur ECLIPSE that will help with the marketing aspects of your product in your book. Now, give you a quick, these are my top 7 things that they do that I feel like they're very helpful for my clients alone. But again, they do so much more. They do social media marketing, a lot of times, and even with that, I do images and content for social media, but they will actually help you optimize it and get it out there in front of the eyes that need to be seen. Amazon optimization, helping you get, seen on the top pages and stuff on Amazon, because a lot of the books are through KDP, Amazon, Ingram Spark. So they're going to help you with that process right there too. Search engine optimization, press release kits, press and article writing. So they're going to assist with, your book getting certain articles and helping you with the articles and everything. Email marketing, letting people know that the book is out, they can purchase it, and also, last one, you guys, a lot of you all asked about this, and I can't do it because I don't have the ability to. audiobooks. They assist with creating audiobooks. So I want to encourage you guys to visit Arthur's ECLIPSE. We have partnered. What you're going to do is tell them that Cameron sent you. Cam de Ella sent you. You're working with me, and the guy's going to hook you up. Like I said, this is not anything to like, stretch your pockets, but it is enough to make you, it does take a little bit of money to make some money to get that exposure. It's not going to break you, but it definitely is going to help you, and is very affordable, and they're great guys. They're actually working with a client of mine now, and I'll tell you a quick, before I go, because I don't want to, make the video super long, but they worked with a client of mine that had a situation with the funding portion of it. And long story short, they were able to cut that funding in half just for the things that she wanted and the services that she's requiring and wanting to do. So it's an amazing process. I really encourage you guys to, if you have questions for me, definitely hit me up. But like I said, the information is going to be below for you to reach out to. Again, I want to encourage everybody. This is the opportunity. This is what we needed. You know what I mean? This is the final piece to the puzzle, for the success, for your product, for me, you know what I mean? To like, offer these services to people, and then we can just grow together and build an amazing relationship. So I hope you guys take advantage of it. Please, this is a great opportunity for everybody. I want to see you guys win. That's always been my thing. You know what I mean? Y'all know that I am not anybody to take advantage of anybody. I'm always trying to help the best way that I can. At the same time, doing what I love to do and make an income and provide for my family for it. You feel me? So this is going to be great. Please, please, please check it out. I'm excited. My man Adam is great. Like I said, he's working with another client of mine, and they do amazing things over there. I'm actually working on, a lot of too, I got a book that I'm working on. Fortunately, I had to push things back just because of the amount of work that I have, and some other things that's going to happen this summer. But I'll be working with him personally myself too. So that lets you know I'm not going to put or work with anybody that I don't trust. I don't think that's going to do a great job. They're amazing. Please take advantage of this. Below, hit the link below. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's just finish this year out. We're already in April. We're in the second quarter. You know what I mean? So for all my clients that I've been working with in the past, definitely take advantage of this. All my new clients, hit me up. This is part of the new package, and we building. You know what I mean? We're getting these stories out, and we're creating opportunities for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, holla at your boy. Happy Friday. Trust the process, and let's keep building.